So this is why you always double check your work. Currently working in a modular home, and where I'm going to be framing in a new wall to close off the 2 rooms. It looked like 2x6 to me, so I went with 2x6. Get all my boards cut, top plate, bottom plate, studs, go to start putting it in. And I notice it's bumped out a little bit, my plates that I cut. So I go, take out handy dandy tape measure, and come to find out it's ripped down to 4 5/8. So that's one lesson right there. Never think you're too sure. Always double check, take a measurement. So what we're doing now is we're taking our good old Milwaukee saw here with our Spider Tarantula blade. Fine, I like using fine blades. I just think it cuts smoother anyway than using a rough carpenter blade. So we're gonna go ahead and rip this plate here so we can go ahead and start getting them installed. I've previously already cut the rest of the lumber, but here we go. And if I haven't already told y'all, these Bora Work Speed Horse saw horses, man, I love them. Quick, easy setup. You got a nice little trigger here. You got a quick little release button right here. And let me tell you, it saves so much time when I'm going and setting these bad boys up. And always use some clamps when you're ripping. I had to beat it into my head because I'm a rough carpenter myself. Done concrete formwork now for 7 years. Out of local 687, Detroit. And let me tell you, we don't have these on the job site, so it's something to get used to. Stay tuned. So here we are, we're back in the house, back in the warmth. And as you can see here, just by spitball looking at it, it looks like a nice 2x6. So I came in here and realized, yeah, 4 5/8. So that's why I had to go out there and rip them boards. So I'm gonna go through and start getting them installed, and I'll give you a sneak peek when we're done. So I've got my handy dandy flex box full of bits. Now, if only I could start getting sponsored like the rest of some of these guys here. Start getting me some flex tools. Flex, if you're listening, I love that new table saw and miter box you got going on there. Just playing. But here we go. Let's get these studs installed in our top and bottom plate. If I can get this propped up right. Ooh. Always check your bits. Not a Phillips. We need a T25. Now I have invested in the Flex sander, router, and the drywall cutting tool. Haven't gotten to use the drywall cutter yet, but maybe on this project we will. As you see, unfortunately, I think my boss is getting a little seasoned. Doesn't got much oomph anymore. So Flex, if you're listening, I'd love for you to sponsor me. Yeah, I know. Just go out and buy the tools, man. I know. But when you're just starting out, sometimes you don't have all the money. And if you're watching, my name is Jarrett Wall. I'm the owner of Wall's Home Improvements, LLC. I'm located in Monroe, Michigan. And I'd love to do some projects for you in the future. could say, why don't you use an impact? Because impacts are not for screwing screws. I've done a lot of concrete form work over the years, and guess what? A lot of people like to use impacts. Guess what they don't know what to do? Not strip the heads of the screws and or the bits. There's a certain tool designed for every job. All right, here we are. We're back again. Walls Home Improvements LLC. I'm just framing in here a wall. Got everything figured out with the bottom plate, top plate. Got our first stud in here. We're gonna go ahead and get the second one installed. So I've already got it laid out for my 16 on center. I like to do that beforehand. My little cubby for my stack pack from Flex. Really enjoying those. Able to just pick it right on out of the box and bring it right onto the job with me. Sometimes I don't need to carry the whole box with me, so I'm able to pull this right on out of the truck or the trailer and just bring it right on in here with me. Love it. There we go. Short, simple little job. Now it's just time to sheet it with some drywall and it'll be ready to go. So we've got to get gas lines moved because this was the current setup right here with this oven. And they've had this sitting here for about 3 years now. How do I know this? Well, this ends up being my in-laws' house and just trying to get it taken care of now for them. So stay tuned. So here we are, almost finished. Got one sheet put up. Now we just need to go through and put this nice little 1.5-inch rip in and we'll be good on the front side. And then once they're ready to start running some electrical wiring and gas lines for that new stove here, we'll be ready to go. So we got to do some mudding, some taping, some more mudding, some sanding, then some paint. And then voila, good to go. Thanks for staying. Wow, totally dropped the ball on that. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Here we are again. As you can see, we've got the final piece on there. And overall, it looks pretty darn decent. So, thanks for watching. Continue to watch as we continue to get this program. Continue watching as we continue to get this project done. Y'all take care and God bless.